Let me double check that we're live. Yes, sir.
We're good?
Yep.
Yeah,
9 seconds.
We are live.
Alright.
What's up, everybody?
We got Funnyboul and JP
Yes,
back
sir.
at it again.
Yes, sir.
First thing, our opener. Oh, ESTG interview.
Yeah.
That's top 5.
Yeah.
So, there's this ESTG interview. If you look on TikTok and
It's
literally
everywhere.
type in ESTG interview, I'm pretty sure it's the first video.
Yeah, it's been trending on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
She said she left her man because he doesn't make enough money.
Yeah. He made less than her.
Yeah. ESTG was literally saying, like, why don't you help him, like, get, like, a barber license or something?
Yeah.
That shit takes a year. You
Anything.
couldn't hold your man down for a year?
Yeah.
1 year?
Let him get like a CDO to drive a truck.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Anything.
You
man.
could help him out for 365 days, and he probably would have taken care of you.
Yeah.
And not to mention, he was taking care of you, and he was doing everything he was supposed to as a man, from what she was saying.
From
Like
what she said, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
like,
literally just a money thing.
it was literally just a money thing. He was taking care of the bills. He was loyal. He was doing everything he was supposed to as a man, but his bank account was just less than yours. And I don't even think he was like charging her like I don't know if they're about how they're like when they go out on meals and stuff, what that situation was, but
Yeah, I'm sure she's not paying every time.
but I doubt she's paying every
Yeah.
time and all that just to still leave that man because his pockets wasn't deep enough,
Yeah.
just to go find someone with deeper pockets and then potentially get cheated on. Like
That's true. I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't know. The female brain escapes me sometimes.
I think like modern day women have like the mindset of just like abandon everything as soon as it gets like
tough.
not amazing.
Yeah.
As soon as it's not amazing, it's like, oh, I just
Yeah,
leave,
I don't want this anymore.
Like, nah, let's not try to fix it. Let's not try to. It's just let's leave.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If us as men had that same mindset, we decided to
There
jump
would be
ship
no relationship.
every time that y'all didn't do what we wanted or didn't cook for us enough or didn't give us enough like whatever we wanted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of females would be single. A lot of people would be getting left.
I don't know. It's like a values and morals, ethics thing.
Yeah.
And
What Future says, it's a cruel world we live in.
Yeah. Like in today's society, a lot of women make a good living. I think it's natural at this point that like you might make more than the man you're with.
Yeah, I've had
Like,
females
I don't
that
know.
I've been with before that made a little bit more than money than me.
Yeah.
But like, maybe like, it was like $3 or $4, maybe $2 at the most. Like,
Yeah.
so what? You know what I'm
No,
saying? I was still paying all the checks every meal. I was still
You're still doing your job.
driving around. I was still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing everything I was supposed to and paying all my own bills and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid.
I agree. Let's go over sports a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Some
So
NBA
recently, Bradley Beal got traded to the Suns and Chris Paul got traded to the Warriors. Who's going to impact their new team more? Who's going to have a bigger impact?
I do think, as old as CP3 is, I feel like Curry not having to facilitate is kind of dangerous.
It is very dangerous.
I feel like imagine him as like a Clay.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
He
saying?
could be like more off-ball moving, getting open.
and he literally like invented that shit. Let's be honest.
Nobody's ever done it to the level that he has.
Yeah, with the off-ball movement and hitting threes, like no one ever did it like he does.
There's guys that do it, but he's the best at it.
Yeah.
Because he's just the best shooter ever.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I don't know. You have to guard Curry from like behind half court.
So
like,
now you have like one of the best passers.
facilitators ever.
Yeah,
literally.
ever. So it's like outside of that, I don't really see Chris Paul doing too
floor
much.
general of all time. Like in terms of like moving the ball around, like playing team basketball.
Playing team
I think he's
basketball,
like the perfect point guard for a team.
He fits that idea of a true point guard.
I could argue Bradley Beal here.
But you say Bradley's gonna do more?
I'll take a stab at it.
Okay.
I mean, he's a legit scorer. I
feel like Devin Booker's gonna outscore him though.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing, right? So
but then
three of their players
you can't
are like
guard all of them. Yeah, that's
you can't
true.
guard all of them.
Yeah, when you put it like
I
that,
think it's interesting. I don't know
because
so many elite
you're gonna
scorers
put
on
your
that
best
team.
defender on KD.
Yeah.
And then your second best defender is going to be on Devin Booker.
Yeah.
So if Bradley Beal has the third best defender on him, he's going to fucking annihilate who's ever in front of him.
Yeah, I don't know. They have a depth issue, but those three will definitely put up numbers. I have a feeling a lot of games There's probably going to be like 20 games this season where they all score like 30 apiece. They combine for like 95 points. Because that's just like what they do. They score.
Yeah,
they won't play any defense at all. But they'll be like the Mavericks last year, where they score a ton of points, but they give up like the most points ever. You know what I mean? It's just kind of how it is.
Yeah.
We also had the NBA draft. So Wembanyama went to the Spurs number 1.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like what the Spurs do every time they have like a number 1 pick. They get some like insanely good big man, and that just like they build around that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's gonna be really good. I know there's a lot of hate, and he is like skinny, so he might have some injury issues. But
I think
he's so nice anyway, though.
He needs to do what Giannis did.
Yeah.
Get in the damn gym and get husky.
I think with a lot of dudes that are as tall as him, it can be hard to put on weight.
Yeah.
I don't know, because like your body's not supposed to be that big anyway.
Yeah.
So to be that big,
and
that
husky.
tall and like husky, Giannis kind of gets away with it because he's not like 7'4" or 5.
Yeah.
I think Giannis might be like 6'10", 6'11". But Wembanyama's like 7'5". Like he's a huge person. Like I don't think he has to extend his arm to dunk the basketball, like at all. I think he could just kind of like toss it in there.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I don't know.
I don't know. I do
though.
think he just if he can get any kind of weight on him.
Oh, that's it. He's got handles. He can shoot. He can play in the post. He's gonna be really good. The Hornets also drafted Brandon Miller.
I wonder if that's what the NBA is going to turn into, though. Like Wemby, a bunch of Wembys, 7-footers.
Wing players are so valuable. Even though Wembanyama's like obviously bigger than like a small forward or a power forward, he's like he plays like that position in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's more like versatile than like a center.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I would probably play him at the power forward. I don't know how you do that, but he's so tall. But yeah, we got Brandon Miller, so we got a potential duo with him and LaMelo Ball.
Yeah. That'd be cool to see.
For anyone out there that doesn't know, Brandon Miller is the guy that said Paul George is the greatest basketball player of all time.
Yeah. PG fan here. That's absolute bullshit.
That is crack. That's insane.
That man, he must have been smoking something, or he wanted some.
He's trying to get
and
some.
clicks.
Yeah, he's trying to get some buzz around his name, probably. I don't know. Scoot Henderson went to the Blazers, which is interesting because Dame wants to stay, but they just drafted it like a guard.
Yeah.
I don't know how this works at all. I really don't think they know what they're doing. Like, you should have traded Dame before the draft, probably, or the 3rd pick.
My thing is, where does he go? I mean, he can go.
He can go a lot of places.
But what do they get for him?
What do they give up, or what do they get in return?
Yeah, like who do they want?
You need picks. You just need picks. Picks are so valuable in today's NBA. Like, teams are going to have to start building from the ground up, like building your championship team.
Yeah.
Like all these trades, like the NBA is cracking down on that. Like you're not going to be able to just request trades and jump ship like KD does every 2 months. You know what I mean? Like they're getting rid of that. Like they're trying to avoid that. That's how the Nuggets got to where they are. They built that team, and like now, they're in the perfect position because all these rules are starting to change.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, but Dame should not be on Portland anymore.
Honestly,
I really don't know.
I would like him with y'all.
The Sixers?
Yeah.
I would too. I think my only problem is like,
because
how do you play him and Maxey at the same time?
You don't.
You don't? What do you do with Maxey? He's too good to start like on the bench. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like he's like legit 20 point per game scorer
That's
now.
true. You can't.
That's the thing. You have to give up.
And I like Maxey.
I'm not. I know a lot of people think that Maxey's gonna be this like superstar. He is not. He's not gonna be a superstar. He's gonna be an all-star though, and I don't know if I'd give him up for Dame. I don't know if I could do that. I just think Embiid is not built to win a championship, so you should stop throwing assets at other stars to try to get more. I think you should trade Embiid and just build around like a whole new team.
Okay.
Like you can't build around Maxey if you want to win a championship.
Sixers have restarted too many times, bro.
You gotta just keep starting over and over. Eventually, you'll maybe get it, maybe. But that's what sports is, you know.
Yeah.
You need a star wing to win a championship in this league, unless you're the Nuggets. But they're so well built. Like they have a great point guard and a great center, and then all their other starters are really good players. Like Aaron Gordon became like a legit, like piece on a team.
Yeah.
In Orlando, you kind of forget about him.
Yeah.
But like now he's got a name for himself. Like he's a legit like
Yeah.
He's a guy that could probably get $100 million contract. No, he wasn't
though.
terrible at all.
But
they just had no drive, they had no direction.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
It's just talent being wasted on that team.
Yeah.
Now you get to actually see what he can do.
Yeah.
That's about it for sports, though. We got some new albums.
Uh-huh.
We got Gunna's A Gift and a Curse that dropped a few weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
I think it's really good.
Business is business.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about first? You want to do Gunna or Young Thug?
Let's see. Well, Gunna's album, it felt like a complete body of work.
The production was insane.
Yeah.
I think it got a bit repetitive, but it was good.
But
I
my
liked
thing
it.
is he stuck to his formula.
He stuck to his formula.
He didn't fuck up. You know
a lot of the songs had like nice transitions. It flowed. It was a complete like body of work.
Yeah,
it
nice
was
transitions. You don't see that anymore.
It was only 15 tracks, so like,
which is what more artists need to do.
The fact that it's a bit repetitive kind of gets a pass because it wasn't that long.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
if you would have did 22 songs and they all sounded like that, it would have been trash.
I think it was the perfect length if you're gonna do that. I don't know. I liked it a lot.
From what I saw, he beat Thug, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he overtook the #1 spot like after a day of Young Thug's being out.
That's
Young
crazy.
Thug's album too. It was terrible. I don't know. I think it's awful.
No. Horse.
It's actually
shit.
I will never listen to that album again.
Yeah,
I listened to it once and I never.
The only thing I saved off that album is the Juice song. And
that song is good.
And I barely even.
And that's only like the Metro version too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't even out.
It wasn't even on the original.
It wasn't even on the original.
No.
Yeah. That's the only thing I liked. I mean, okay, I lied.
What's the one with Uzi, Kenny Walker, or whatever it was called?
The Uzi one was
okay. It was okay.
But like, I'm honest, I'm not about to sit through the rest of that song to hear that Uzi verse.
No, it's at that very end. And it's just like you just kind of want to jump off a cliff after like listening to it.
What was the other song? One of the 21 songs I liked. Oh, and I lied. The second Drake song. First Drake song is shit. I don't care. Drake couldn't even save that shit. And the second Drake song though I liked. I liked the second one. I forget what it was called.
The second Drake one?
Yeah.
Parade on Cleveland?
No.
No?
Let me see. Was that it? Or was it Oh You Went? It might have been the first one.
Maybe. I don't know. No, let me not play that too much. Yeah.
They give me.
That one's alright. It's just like the features always deliver on Young Thug albums, but he is always like, at least in recent memory, I feel like he's always the weakest link on his own album.
My thing is,
you get the most star-studded featers on every project, and you waste them every time.
I feel like it's because like what you said though. He makes his songs too long.
If you're gonna repeat the same 4 words in a weird voice, do it for 2.5 minutes instead of 5.
Yeah,
like that's I don't know.
Like if you're not gonna give us bars, or you're not gonna tell a story, or if you're not gonna like give us like a bunch of cool sound effects or whatever, like shorten the goddamn song. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no reason for it to be.
I just feel like a lot of the trap albums that have come out in like the last 2 to 3 years have all been identical to each other in terms of like production and stuff. And this like falls in that category. Like we're getting the same features on the same albums every week for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
It's either like a Gunna album, a Lil Baby album, a Lil Durk album, a Metro Boomin album, whoever's album, and then all the same features. A Future album, and then they're all just featured on each other's albums.
Yeah.
And like they all the songs sound the same at this point. Like there are some exceptions, obviously.
Like Cole on Dirk's was like the first like different shit we've seen.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But like the features are getting repetitive. This stuff is getting boring, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like I need a new direction. Somebody's got to take some creative initiative here eventually.
Well,
someone just did.
Yeah, our boy.
Lil Uzi.
Of course.
The Pink Tape is here.
Yes.
Finally
10
dropped.
out of 10 album.
I can't agree. I can't disagree. It's a 10 out of 10. You know how I feel about Uzi, but
yeah, bro.
I think it's perfect. I mean, even if you don't like the punk or
even if you don't agree with the rock stuff, I know that's not everybody's thing. That's not even 100% my thing. You hear the production. It's well produced.
This is the best produced album I've heard since like 2020.
Yeah, like you can hear like the time and effort he took into it. You hear like the sound effects he uses, the how he took the Boosie clip of Boosie talking shit about him, like little moments and stuff like that. You don't see that in rap albums anymore.
No,
if I'm honest, we haven't since Cole with Off Season, like how he had like the Dame stuff and stuff like that. Like you don't see that anymore.
The lane that Uzi's in with like Cardi, these are the guys like pushing the boundary and taking initiative and like being creative. And I know a lot of people don't like their music, but like this is where you're getting like rap moving forward.
Yeah,
like this is where the genre's like reaching new corners of music.
My thing is like when people always preach like the old like Tupac and Biggie.
That stuff had its time. It was great. It was necessary.
But all of that was like the same. They weren't trying to change rap. You know what I'm saying?
They were just building it.
They were building it. They built rap, and I will honestly say they did. They set the foundations for this shit. Like I don't know if you've seen so far. Like Franklin said, they built this shit brick by brick. But like from this point on, if we want to hear different music, if we want something different, if we want rap to transition for the rap sound to evolve and become other things, and we want to create more subgenres, somebody has to take that initiative.
I agree.
And if I'm honest, not many artists are taking that initiative. We're getting the same formulas over and over again.
That's why
we're just taking that shit.
That's
and
why
eating it up and hyping everyone up for getting the same kind of music over and over and over again, just on different beats, maybe. Yeah. Not even, really.
Not even.
Somewhat different sounding beats. You know what I'm saying? It's the same flows, same everything.
The genre is like not changing much outside of these few people.
Yeah.
Like even though like Whole Lotta Red might not be the best album, it is such a necessity. It was like so needed for rap. Like because now you're getting like rappers that are like trying that alternative style, that punk style,
and shit like that.
Yeah, all of Opium, like all these guys.
There's no Yeet without a Whole Lotta Red. You know what I'm saying? He's not popular if that album doesn't come out. And I can't. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah, even Trippie Redd when he dropped like Trip at Night did so much. Yeah, like all these guys like their sound became a thing because of that album. Yeah, like him and Cardi and even Uzi. Like I know people say that especially with Pink Tape, people are saying that Uzi like ripped Cardi's flow.
I don't think so.
But, like, you can hear the influence on Love is Rage, too. Like, he was going to go in this direction eventually. Yeah. Like, if you listen to early 20 Rager, it's a Rage song. Yeah. It's, like, one of the first Rage songs, honestly. That's 2017. Yeah. 2018.
They both of them started that, and everyone knows that. I don't know why they're even trying to say, like, one is biting off the other.
Yeah, there's no point.
They both, like, if I'm honest, grandfathered that new, like, Rage sound.
Yeah. That man Trippie, all of them like they just pushed
and that's my thing. You don't have that subgenre of rap, regardless if that's what you like, regardless if that's what you're into. I agree. That's cool. If you think that that's trash and you don't fuck with that shit, and you rather listen to Lil Baby all day, or Young Boy all day, by all means, that's what you like, and you're entitled to your opinion. But for me and for us, those of us who want something different, who want a new type of sound. I feel like the Pink Tape is exactly that. It delivers on that 100%.
That's the thing with the rock songs. Like, the rock songs, they might not be good rock songs. Or, like, the metal, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But, like, somebody has to do that. Yeah. Somebody's got to do it. And he did it. You know what I mean?
He did it well, if you ask me.
He did it as well as he could have done it, in my opinion. It's just, like, somebody's got to push the boundary a bit, and he's willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the best.
Like look at the gospel shit with Kanye back in the day. Yeah. If he doesn't do Life of Pablo,
now there's like clones of that.
You don't get Chance's album. That is Chance's best album by far. The Coloring Book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like no album for me was better than that for Chance, and you don't get that without Kanye pushing the boundary. You know what I'm saying? Putting that gospel stuff in there. Like, without rappers trying to, push the boundary and create and innovate and create new things, you don't get new subgenres. You don't get new clones. You don't get that new wave of music.
I agree. It's necessary.
It's important. Yeah. Regardless of how talented you feel as Uzi as a rapper, he's definitely one of the most influential, and no one can say otherwise. He created an entire subgenre of rap. Yeah, anytime you say someone is a mumble rapper, you have to say that because that man Lil Uzi Vert exists.
All these new guys are like, he was the one starting it. Yeah. Like Yeet, Lucky, all these dudes, even though they might be making music at the same time as Uzi, but like,
He grandfathered that sound.
He made this sound acceptable.
Yeah,
and like
he
reasonable
made it cool.
to listen to.
You know what I'm saying? He made it mainstream.
Honestly, I think Uzi's a rock star in his own way.
Yeah.
Like, he is just like, he's a trendsetter. He does what he wants, and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? So the album, 10 out of 10, in my opinion.
Yes.
I think it was good. The bonus tracks were good.
What were the ones I sent? I gotta. That's.
I Gotta is amazing.
My man's
Patience with Don Toliver too.
Oh yeah, Patience is like
it's insane how good
that is
sounds.
like a beautifully made song. That is like
it reminds me of Moon from Kanye's
Oh
album.
yeah,
like the floating sound. Don Toliver's great for that.
But I feel like that is like so pleasing to the ear.
Yes.
To just listen to
it's
that,
just
it's
so
like
nice.
It's like calming, and it's so tough. I can't wait to get Friday and play that.
Flooded the Face was the opener. I thought that was one of his better rap songs recently, like rap songs.
Where he's like spitting.
Yeah, like
That's
he
why
actually
people
started
are
off
pissing
with a
me
heavy
off,
hitter.
like saying like, oh, he's like this, whatever. He's not really rapping on there. He's doing all this rock and stuff. That's not all the album is. Definitely plenty of bars in there.
He jumps into Suicide Doors right after that, which is like a crazy rage song. I think it's awesome. I think when he tours for this album, I think the concerts are going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Like some of these songs, he could probably have a live band play. Yeah. Which rap is starting to do. There's a lot of guys starting to do that. Cardi did it with the guitarist.
Mm-hmm.
What show did we go to? J. Cole had a live band. Yeah. J. Cole, he's a music guy. Yeah. Like, of course he's going to do that.
Exactly.
But it's going to start to open doors. It's going to start to, like, blend music together. And it makes rap, like, more appealing and, like, other people from other genres come to listen to it.
Like I said, I tweeted this out, I posted it, I don't care what anyone says. I've been saying that Uzi's going to drop the first #1 rap album this year.
Yeah.
We haven't had a #1 rap album this year. And listen to the artists that have dropped. We had a Trippy album in the beginning of the year. We had a Dirk album. We had a Moneybagg album. We had a Gunna album. And we had a Young Thug album.
Yeah.
And none of them went #1. All top-tier rap artists in the game. And nobody went #1. No, that should tell you something. Rap is not as mainstream as it was before.
No, it's not.
It's falling out a little bit. If you really want to regain it back and you really want it to be like back where it's supposed to be again, like you need an album like the Pink Tape.
Yeah, you need something that's gonna like stir up some controversy in a way.
You know what I'm saying? Or even like look at 2 Times. Oh my God, that fucking what is that? Like a xylophone in the background? That shit is crazy. You haven't. When do you hear stuff like that?
Pink Tape is the #1 album in the world right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's the #1 album in the world. Yeah.
Like
he holds out of the top 10 songs, top 12. He has 9 of them right now in the world.
Damn.
Especially in rap specifically too. He has the #1 through 3 spot, 5, 8.
Which ones are
9
they?
through 12. #1's Flooded the Face, and Suicide Doors is #2.
Oh, that's tough.
It's insane. Like,
Crush 'em, I like Crush 'em.
Crush 'em's awesome.
The 2 Times. Spin Again is fire.
I love Spin Again. Spin Again
Died
is
and
amazing.
Came Back.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
I got an idea.
What?
Let's go over our top 5 from the album. If you want to go first, you can.
My top 5?
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta have 2 Times in there. That song is just so like it's so different. You don't hear that like that crazy ass xylophone in the back. Like who can make a song like that, hop on it and spit it, and actually be a good quality body of music?
And it's him. It's just cool.
2 Times is definitely up there. Patience, obviously.
Patience
has to be up there for me. That is like that is like a crazy Uzi song. Like
that's gonna stay around for a while.
Yeah, like that's a timeless song. On top
it's
of that,
only gonna be more appreciated as time goes on. That one's gonna be
You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like I love I Just Wanna Rock. 5 years from now, like unless it's like a party or something, they're not gonna play that song.
No.
Like that's just the reality. Same like with Foot Soul Shuffle.
That's all they are. They're just trendy songs.
Yeah, we don't really. You don't just sit around bumping Foot Soul Shuffle. You know what I'm saying?
It's for the dance.
It's for the dance.
Yeah.
I think I gotta be in there. That's 3 for me. I feel like Flooded the Face. He's spitting too much on there.
He is.
For me to not include that.
He is.
And 5th. Oof. I don't know. I can't even decide.
That's the thing with the Uzi album. It gets really tough to rank songs when they're all good.
I'm torn between Pluto to Mars, Days Come and Go, and All Alone.
Yeah.
I'll say Pluto to Mars.
Okay.
Only because like listen to the album straight through. Like, you hear I Just Wanna Rock, then you hear those few rock songs, and then he brings you back.
Yeah.
And, like, that moment, it's like, whoa. Like, that
It's
shit
like
was like,
day.
like that shit is crazy. So, yeah, that's my 5.
All right, let me do this.
For sure. But, like, I don't know. Not many artists really do that anymore, though.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm not going to do any bonus tracks in here.
Yeah, I didn't want to do any bonus tracks.
I would say, in no order, Patience, for sure.
Yeah, mine
Flood of the Face, Suicide Doors, Crush 'Em, and either Fire Alarm or Spin Again, probably. I don't know. There's a lot of good choices. I like Fire Alarm. I think his flow is insane on there.
Really?
It takes a minute to, like, get into the song. Like, you don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
But the way he, like, transitions into the beat is, like, so clean. Like, it goes from this, like, happy sounding, like, to this just gritty-ass song. Like, the beat just gets so rough, and he's just rapping. But he's got, like, the deep voice, like, effect on. But he was just going in for, like, 2 minutes. I don't know. That one, that's definitely up there for me.
And I think he picked his features smart. He barely used any.
He had 5 features. 5. And Nicki, Travis, Dawn, Baby Metal, and Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, the rock
2
people.
2 of them aren't even rappers.
Yeah, the rock people, like, and the Baby Metal. I don't even count those. Like,
and they were good features.
Yeah, they were good.
They were better than the Nicki feature.
I didn't think.
And the Travis feature. Travis's feature was
all right.
I
don't think it was
when
bad.
He does that. It's not bad. It's like.
But Travis, like, come on, bro. You could have did better than that.
You could have put more effort into that, I feel like. I don't know. I feel like Uzi should have asked more out of that.
Yeah, he should have.
Because, like, he just sounds, like, quiet and, like, mellow. I want, like, the loud tracks.
Yeah, bro. Like, there's too much raging on this album for you to be not doing that.
And for a rager,
for
a self-proclaimed rager, you should be raging on this album.
Bro, listen.
I love Travis.
Maybe he's scared after all the Astro World controversy.
I don't know. It was a good feature. It's just, like... I was expecting something crazy.
Like, not trying to be like that, but, like, you are so much of a rager that motherfuckers die at your fucking concert.
Yeah, literally.
Literally. Like, you cannot tell me that you couldn't have done better on that song.
Exactly. I don't know. I'm happy that it dropped. I think it's a great album. I think it was the perfect time.
Yeah, he picked a great time, too.
It kind of pulled people back into rap at the moment.
Yeah.
For now. Because, like...
It broke Spotify, bro.
Let's be honest. Like, who is staying up till 12 still listening to music unless it's, like, your job or you're that much of a fan?
Yeah.
I used to stay up every Thursday night. Now, I might stay up for, like, 1 every month. Because nothing is coming out.
That's generous.
Even, like, when albums come out, I get 5 songs in and I'm like, bro, I can just tell I'm not going to like this. I don't know. Yeah. This had my interest from the first song.
Yeah.
Because, like, Uzi doesn't drop a lot. So, like, when he gives you 26 songs, you need all 26. Because he's not going to drop another album for 4 years.
Yeah.
So, you appreciate all 26. And, like, he just pulled you in immediately. At least me. I wanted to see where he was going.
I still play Urgency. I still play...
Eternal Take.
Bigger Than Life. I still play... Fucking Lil Mane. I still play Silly Watch. I still play Kobe. I still play No Auto, Prices, P2. I still play those songs regularly. Myron,
Baby Pluto.
I still regularly play those songs.
Like, there's so many
in my rotation.
Venetia's
fucking crazy.
That song's insane.
Like, I still
think about like people were kind of iffy on that album when it came out.
Yeah.
And look how much people love it now.
But when the first Eternal Take dropped, they were not iffy. They were like, people were not fucking with it.
No, because it was a different sound.
Until the deluxe came. Then the deluxe came and everyone was fucking, then they fucked with it as a whole. And then I feel like people started going back to that original one. But that original one was still great.
It was great.
It's
better than the deluxe in my opinion. I don't know. It's just more complete.
I couldn't compare them if I'm honest. I like them both. You know
what
I'm saying? I would have to literally like dissect it song by song.
One's got features, one only has a single feature. The sound is different. I like them both. I like Uzi on his own song without a feature. You know what I mean? He does not need features. He's one of the few artists that I think like can drop a 20-song album with no features, and I'll probably like every song.
Yeah.
Like, he's good enough to carry every song. Obviously, when he does features, I love it, but he doesn't need them. He's kind of proved that over his whole career. I think the max amount of features he's had on an album outside of the deluxe for EA is 5, probably.
Yeah.
Like, Love is Rage 2 had some. What would we have? Pharrell, The Weeknd, Nicki. There might have been like one or two more, but that's about it. The original Love Is Rage, you had Young Thug. Honestly, I think he was the only feature on the original. But
I don't know. It's just like not many artists are doing that anymore.
Young Thug's the only feature. And then, alright, so we had Pharrell, The Weeknd. So what I was saying with Nicki was they had a remix for, what's it called? The Way Life Goes.
Oh.
She was on the remix. She's not actually on the album, but.
Oh, okay.
Still, so 3 features.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't really do features. And
even that, though. The Way Life Goes, I still play. 20 Minutes, I still play.
Yeah.
I can't believe they pissed me off when they said 20 Minutes was ass.
That is the worst take I've ever heard in my life.
Bro,
that is one of the most iconic rap songs from the 2010s.
Yeah.
Everybody loves that song.
And here's another thing. So, like, when we go to older times, right? Like for instance, like, you know, I'm about to have a kid. Yeah. When MJ's in high school, he's, like, approaching his 20s. When is that going to be? Like, what is it? 2023. So, like, the 2040s.
Yeah.
When we're in the 40s, and we're looking back at, who was the best rappers of the 2010s and the 2020s. When we're looking at that, once we're past looking at all the boomer shit, like way back with fucking Tupac and Biggie and all that, when we're past comparing them to them,
once, like,
because think about it, our kids are not gonna be. They're not going to give a fuck about Tupac or Biggie.
They're going to be like Wilt Chamberlain. Just like a myth. Like a fairy tale.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, like they're not going to... We're not... Yeah, like, that's true. I've never seen a fucking Wilt game. You know what I'm saying?
You just hear stories of him.
You just hear stories, or you might see old clips and shit like that. Like we've never seen that. We haven't been... They haven't been alive for that. We haven't been alive for that. Yeah. So when older rap becomes that for our kids, I feel like that is when these artists that are pushing the boundaries will really get their respect.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Because you have no choice.
Yeah.
Because look at the direction that rap is going. You know what I'm saying? Look at Yeet. You know what I'm saying? That man's career is based off of this kind of sound. You know what I'm saying? Off of that rage.
That like plug, like rage
sound. You know what I'm saying? It's awesome. He built his career off of that. And the Lucky guy too. I like Lucky. You know what I'm saying?
There's plenty more. Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, all these guys, all the Opium dudes, everything. They built a name off the sound.
Literally, like they don't exist
without Uzi
and Cardi pushing the boundaries with their music. Or X, like, you know what I'm saying?
Juice. Future.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another generation, but like Future, even Young Thug, like they inspired a lot of these guys.
Yeah, but in reality, Lil Wayne. Shit, Lil Wayne is the reason Youngboy exists.
It's just like Uzi, honestly, even more than Cardi, because he did it first.
Yeah.
He just like brought something so different to rap. Like the sound, like every one of his albums is different for like the time period.
Like imagine playing Pink Tape for Tupac right now.
Yeah, like I don't even know if you know how to react.
Imagine playing that and like this is rap now. This is the number one rap song. This is the number one rap album in the world. Imagine going to Tupac and showing him that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you don't push the boundaries, you get what I'm saying? Like nothing changes. Yeah. That is like unfathomable to back in that time.
I don't know if they even know how to comprehend that.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's just so different.
It's different.
Imagine playing him Patience.
Yeah.
Like, how do you think he'd react?
You get what I'm saying?
Like to hear something like that wasn't even like
thought of.
Possible.
It wasn't even possible with music.
Now it's like a reality.
You get what I'm saying? There was no songs out there like that.
No.
Back then.
Obviously, in older times there's like psychedelic rock and things like that, but like nothing like this.
Yeah, nothing like this. Not on a rap song.
Like the production is just insane. It's getting like
I don't know. Like look at like I'm a big R&B head too.
Yeah.
Like I feel like R&B is getting stale. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
A lot of the
there's very few people still thriving in R&B.
Exactly.
Like there's not many big names,
and most of them are the ones from before.
And they're people who cross over into rap.
You get what I'm saying? What are the new ones? Like the girls, SZA and Summer and
Brent. It's
and
not
Brent.
girl, but like Brent's really good.
Yeah, and Brent and then Javion.
Yeah,
and that's really kind of like it. Those are the only ones that are really like thriving.
Like household names like around everybody.
You know what I'm
likes
saying?
them. Yeah.
And it's like. I feel like they're suffering from that issue. No one is like pushing the boundaries.
They need something like
they need
fresh.
something they new. They need something fresh. They need someone to push the boundaries.
I think in R&B, Brent could definitely do it.
Brent
He's
could do
very
it.
creative. Like,
yeah,
he makes very good music.
But when the fuck was the last time bro dropped? Oh, that the song with where he dropped that album, or he had like the Drake song and all that.
Yeah,
that one was good. You know what I'm saying?
He dropped.
It was like a year or two ago, right?
He dropped a remix of Wasteland, which was his album last year.
Oh.
It's called Wasteland Chopped.
Oh, I didn't know
Slapped.
he dropped the remix of it.
It's like with a DJ and like a MC, but I don't know. I like Brent. I think he's good. I think the next time he drops, it'll be way different.
Yeah, it'll push the boundaries. I
He's
feel like that's
like
what you need.
He's a good artist in general. Like I don't know.
Like Bryson Tiller did a little bit way back.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You need those types of artists to push the boundaries. You get what I'm saying? Or otherwise your genre gets stale. Because think about it, even those are the only two I can think of. I think 2 times that like the boundaries. I mean, maybe Frank Ocean.
Party Next Door.
Yeah, Party Next Door too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's like kind of not even in the game anymore.
Yeah, barely.
I think he's dropping this year, maybe, or he might have dropped or something. I don't know.
But like, you need those artists if you want your genre to survive. Because like I said, if I'm honest, R&B compared to when I was a kid to now is dead.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not like I still listen to it, but
yeah.
You heard it everywhere. You heard it on the radio. You couldn't go nowhere without hearing some R&B music.
That was the thing, like why J. Cole and like Kanye, a lot of these guys like fused rap and R&B together.
Yes,
and made like
literally.
great projects.
Exactly.
And like inspired like people started to sing and rap. It made rap melodic in a way. It wasn't just strictly rap.
It wasn't.
And then you get people who will just sing on rap beats now.
Yeah.
And you get stuff like this. Like I don't know.
Like you
it's
have
funny
to,
how it all just goes down and
you
all
have to
springs
exactly
off.
you
like,
have to push the boundaries.
No.
Because otherwise, like I said, like the R&B is like it's getting stale.
Yeah.
And rap was starting to do the same thing. But now if like more projects like Pink Tape come out and
Utopia.
Like if Utopia, I don't know, Travis is gonna push the boundary.
Yeah, he always pushes the boundary.
You get what I'm saying? Like if you get more artists, and I used to not fuck with Travis, but he grew on me because I realized the dedication that he puts into
like
his
the
fucking
time and
craft.
effort that goes into each album. Like you can hear the difference between that and someone who made an album
in 30 minutes,
in like 3 months. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like not trying to violate the Migos R&P takeoff, but like they literally said they made Second Culture in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing, right?
You know that there were we heard that there was no effort into that.
To make music that quick, you have to be Juice WRLD, honestly. Where your brain is like so far ahead musically, like, because he made Death Race for Love in 4 days, I think.
Oh shit!
Like it was a couple days, couple hours, something
like
that.
For him,
and look how good of an album that is, and look how much that pushed the boundaries.
Yeah.
He made a rap country song, and it's arguably the best song on the album.
Yeah.
Flaws and Sins, like the country guitar, bro. That nobody was doing that. Like X, Juice, Uzi,
or even like Beast
guys.
Knees.
Yeah, like even if you don't like guys like X and Juice and Uzi and Cardi, they are so necessary for rap and
because
music
if not, you don't like.
Everything
whether you choose to like that lane or not, that does not exist without people. Like I said, without people pushing the boundaries. Like I don't know, like that shit. I feel like it's too necessary. It's too important because then you have all these clones. Like not trying to violate them, but the reality, you have all these clones that come up because of that. Like you have your Yeats, you have your Luckies, you have what's the other dude? Ken Carson.
Destroy Lonely, Lancey Foe, all the Casey, all these dudes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same way Chief Keef did with drill. You know what I'm saying? If Chief Keef doesn't come out, you don't have your Dirks. You don't have
Pop Smoke.
You don't have even your New York drill. Yeah, you don't have your Pop Smoke. Like, you don't have.
It reaches farther than just like within the city.
Yeah,
you
you need people like, and I'm not a big Chief Keef guy, but that man pioneered drill. I fuck with drill
guys
music.
like Uzi say that like Chief Keef inspired them in some way.
You know what I'm saying? Literally,
he was big on like using auto-tune at the time.
Yeah.
Like, he was one of the first guys that like heavily used auto-tune on his voice.
Yeah.
And made it sound like acceptable. And it didn't sound like trash.
It didn't sound like shit.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
And now you just got all this.
Literally, you need those pioneers of rap, regardless of how you feel about them, regardless of whether you like their music or not, regardless if they're your GOAT. You need these pioneers, these people who change the sound of rap, because otherwise the genre gets stale, it gets stagnant, or it'll eventually die.
That's what makes this album so great, honestly. You get another new sound.
Yeah.
You get 26 new songs that are going to inspire
like
20,000 new kids on SoundCloud.
On a rage beat. He wasn't even like raging on it. He was like flowing on it.
That's the thing with Uzi. Like, he's really talented as a rapper.
Yeah.
Like, he finds a way to like
flow on anything.
He makes every song his. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He can step on any sound.
And it sounds like him. It doesn't sound like him.
Yeah,
he doesn't sound like anyone else.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He sounds like himself, and he flows. He has that unique sound.
Yeah,
that's just
he's
him.
Just so versatile. He's so.
You know what I'm saying? Like even like what was that one song? You know, I just brought it up the other day. The other Don Toliver, his and hers. Yeah, like oh my, like that verse is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like he just came in and flowed. And it was him.
It's just smooth. It's just him.
It's smooth.
It's him.
And it's like nobody can do that.
Yeah.
To that level, like how he can.
He could do it fast. He could do it slow.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and no one could do that to his level like him, and it sound like him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I agree. It's just nobody's that elite at just constantly being able to flow on like any song.
Yeah.
Like obviously there's people that can
hop on like a lot of different beats, but to the extent and the range that man has is like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, as much as I always come at Drake. Like Drake can hop on a lot of different beats, but you cannot hear Drake on a rage beat. You will not hear Drake on a rock beat. You will never hear that.
No, probably not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You will never hear that and it be done well. I swear to God you won't. And any Drake fan can show me otherwise. Yeah. Like I was arguing about Kendrick. You will not hear Kendrick on a rage beat.
No.
You will not hear Kendrick on a rock beat. They cannot do that. He is not capable. I don't even think Cole can do it.
So far, he couldn't.
I love Cole. I don't think Cole could be on a rage beat or on a rock beat.
The only one out of like the legends from the current generation that could is Kanye.
Kanye, maybe,
because he was on actual rage songs.
Yeah,
like, he's on "Go to the Moon" on a Whole Lot of Red, and he was the best part of the song. He was better than Cardi.
Yeah,
like.
But even still, like I mean, look at Yeezus. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of pioneered some of that sound in a way too.
It made that like heavier sound.
Yeah, that heavy,
more popular.
You know what I'm saying? Because we weren't fucking with that, especially like
at the time. That was considered his worst album.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And now it's arguably his best, depending on who you talk to. I don't think it's his best.
I don't think it's his best.
It's up
there.
It's up there.
Yeah, way up there.
808s inspired this whole thing. This is all from 808s and Heartbreak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Uzi, Juice WRLD, like all these guys. Like that was also such a big thing at the time.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta think of like that was 2008.
That's so many people's best album ever.
It's in my probably top 5
like
albums.
Even them in the group chat when I talk to them, even they always respect that one. You know what I'm saying?
Think about like when that came out, and think about how ahead of its time it was. That was 2008.
Yeah, that's
you
crazy.
didn't get other music sounding like that for like 4 years, 5 years, minimum. Like I don't know. The Pink Tape is great.
I think it's a great album. I think he did his thing on that. I like if you don't agree or like all the songs, that's whatever it is, what it is. But I feel like there's so much good music there.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, cause Uzi makes a lot of joke music. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like he'll make a lot of like playful songs.
He's capable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But on that, like I mean, I Just Wanna Rock is playful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, it's tough.
He does some different stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
But this isn't a bunch of I Just Wanna Rocks.
Yeah.
Like this is like really genuine time, effort, good music.
He took his time. He did it right.
Like how remember how we were saying like he wasn't fried or nothing.
He's sober for this album.
He was sober for this album. Yeah. Like, you can hear it.
Yeah, it's crazy. You would not think he's sober based on what he made. Which is crazy.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Looking back, especially in some of the rage music.
It's so like vibrant and like colorful in a way.
Yeah.
The music, like Pink Tape, is a very fitting name for the album.
Yeah.
But that's what he does. I don't know. Maybe next week we'll be back with Utopia or something. I don't know what's supposed to come out, but
I don't think that's coming out this soon.
I feel like August probably.
Yeah.
July or August.
I doubt, like, they're not trying to violate Travis, but I doubt he wants to compete with this right now.
Honestly, I think he could compete easily.
I think he could. It would be cool to
Travis
see.
competes with like Drake and Kanye. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's true. But I don't know.
I'm pretty sure like Astroworld sold like over 600K first week.
Yeah, it was crazy. But was the only thing with that is was that counting all the shirts and shit?
All the merch bundles and stuff. Mm-hmm. It was counting that.
It was counting that because I know people were mad about that.
Yeah, people were definitely mad about it. But my thing is like, how many people bought that? Realistically.
Yeah, but just a bunch of Travis Dick riders, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even then, like, they probably didn't make a lot, like...
Yeah.
But still, I understand why people are mad. It's a bit BS.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know.
It'll be cool to see. We'll see. Alright, we'll be back next week. Once again.